Today we're going to be connecting up these 4-pin Bluetooth modules, and we're going to be connecting them to an Arduino Uno to add Bluetooth. So we have 3 of them. One of them is the HM-10, which is Bluetooth low energy, which means it'll work on all devices. And these 2 are the HC-05s, which will work on anything except iOS devices. So Mac is fine, but iOS is not. So we're going to be connecting them today, and all you're going to need is a breadboard, the Arduino, your modules, so you only need one. I'll be using the HM-10, although the connections are all the same. And then your wires. And then optionally, you can also take a resistor, but it's not strictly necessary. So to start, let's first plug in the module. And on the back, we can see it goes VCC, ground, TXD, RXD. So let's connect VCC, and we're going to connect it over here on the 5-volt pin on the Arduino. Perfect. And then next, we're going to add the small pull-down resistor. This is going to go from the middle 2 pins, so TXD to ground. And this is just going to pull the signal down to ground. And once you've got that, you could go ahead and connect the ground, which is this next pin. And the ground is going to go to the ground on the Arduino. So over here, ground. Next is the TXD, and what you want to do is connect this to the RXD on the Arduino. So the RX is all the way over here. It's pin 0. So over here, and just connect that. So TX to RX. And then lastly, it's just connecting the RX on the module to the TX on the Arduino. So over here, pin 1, TX, connect that. And that's actually it. So let's plug our Arduino in now using the cable. And you can see on the module, it's blinking, which shows that it's being powered properly. So now let's move on to code to actually use the data from Bluetooth. Code you're going to need for the Arduino. So in the setup, we are beginning the serial monitor. We are just printing a line on it. And then in the loop, we're just checking if there's any available data from the module. We're going to read it, and then we're going to write it to the serial. So this code is really simple, but it comes out of cache. So the USB cable the Arduino is plugged into, it uses the same RX and TX pins as the module. So while we're programming the chip, while we're uploading the code, we're going to have to disconnect the RX and TX on the module. So this is pretty important, otherwise it'll give you an error. So just disconnect those temporarily, and then put the code onto the board. Okay, perfect. So now that it's on, we're almost done. Just plug back those RX and TX lines. And then now we're going to go to this app called Dabble. So this is available on iOS, Android, and Mac. If you're on Windows, there's similar tools available. And this is pretty simple. We're just going to click this connect icon up here. And it's going to give you a lot of unknown devices. You're going to see this DSD Tech. So we're going to connect. So why did mine say DSD Tech? So the thing is that my module is from DSD Tech. So yours might be something different. So it might say something different, but you'll see it since everything else is usually unknown device. So just look back, and once you see something that looks like the module, just click on that. And now let's go to the terminal, And what we're doing here is we're printing back everything that the serial is giving, right? So let's just first open the serial monitor over here. And then see, it says HM-1, HM-10 ready. Type something. So let's go back to our Dabble and let's type something. So I'm just going to type hello world A, and look at that. It gives back, well, a little bit something else extra, but gives back hello world. So let's just type something else. So something random, and it sends it back. So this is not happening through the USB cable. This is happening through Bluetooth. So that's actually it. Now that you have all the data from Bluetooth, you can actually do a lot of things with it. So that's it for this video. Thank you.